as we know, it's some people out here that want to purchase a home but cannot purchase a home due to certain circumstances with maybe their employment situation. Well, today we're going to talk about alternative financing. I'm Cornelia Gibson with I Golden One Realty and Concierge in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And my guest today is Ernie Donaldson with Universal Mortgage and Financing. Hey, Ernie.
Hey, Shuggy Shug.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
And for those of you that don't know, my nickname is Shuggy. So I am Cornelia, but my nickname is Shuggy. But Ernie's going to come today and talk to us about what we call alternative financing. So tell me about Universal Mortgage and what you do and how you can help those people out there.
So Universal Mortgage is a direct finance and lender. We're located in Edgewater, Maryland, so we're here local to the Maryland people. What we do is we do the standard FHA, conventional, USDA, and VA loans. But what we have that can affect more people and help the people to get into their home that don't qualify for those loans is what we call alternative financing.
So alternative financing, what is alternative financing?
I'm glad you asked that question, Shuggy. Alternative financing is the type of loan that the regular FHA, conventional, USDA, and VA borrower cannot qualify for. Some of the examples of these types of people are the self-employed people. Maybe they can do what's called the bank statement program, where we use only the bank statements for 3 months or 12 months or 24 months. And we take that deposits for those particular areas and we divide them by whatever time frame we're using, and that will generate a monthly income. That's probably our most popular program. The second program we have is what's called an asset depreciation program. And the asset depletion program is where we take the large percentage of the assets that they have, either a 401k, IRA, stocks or bonds, whatever they have in abundance of assets, we can use a percentage of that to help people qualify.
Okay.
The third program is what we call a 1099 program. Most people are W-2 employees. They work for a company, they get paid a W-2. Well, there's other people that, such as you and me, who work as 1099s, who we then can use a 1099 income, and we could take a percentage of the 1099 income to be able to help people to qualify.
Okay.
The last program is probably one of our popular ones because not many people are doing it. And it's an investor program for people who want to buy investments. It's called the debt service coverage ratio. And that program is the easiest of all the programs.
Okay.
It has to be for investors. It has to be to buy investment properties. And the only thing that has to qualify is the mortgage payment has to be less than the current going rent. That's right, the mortgage payment only has to be less than the going current rent. So all of these programs are designed to help the people that traditionally can't qualify. Each of the programs come with their own credit scores, their own debt to income ratios, and of course, loan to value. Each person has a different situation. Each of the loans have a different situation, a different characteristic. So the best way to figure out if a person can qualify is to have them call me at Universal Mortgage and Finance. They can call my cell phone, they can call my email, they can email me.
Yeah.
And easy is just talk the process through to find out exactly where they qualify for. But these are alternatives that people don't know about, they should know about, because a lot of people just traditionally just tell them, no, we can't qualify you, and don't explain why. Universal Mortgage will take the time to explain why they can't qualify for a particular program and try to put you into another program using these alternative financing programs, and then allow you to get a home and be a first-time home buyer.
So let me ask you about the alternative. One question.
Yes, of course.
I heard you talk about the 1099
Yep.
and everything, but just so people can understand, that's more self-employed
Yes.
people?
So all these programs are based off of self-employed people. You have to be self-employed for a certain amount of time. Each program has to be longer time period than another. So some of the programs require you to be self-employed for at least 5 years. Some of them you only have to be self-employed 1 year. So the best way to figure it out is just give me a call. Let's see what we can do to try to put you in one of those programs.
Okay.
And hopefully get you into a house and be a homeowner or an investor.
Okay.
A lot of investors don't know about that program and they try to use the hard money route. But if they have an alternative means that's outside of hard money, that's another program for
So
you.
your investor program, is it just for someone that's buying to keep the property, meaning as a rental, or
Yeah.
can someone use it if they are buying to fix and flip?
Okay, so we do. So that's a good question, Shogi. Thank you for asking. I didn't mention that we do have that program as well.
Okay.
So the first program that I mentioned was the market depreciation. The going rent has to be higher than the mortgage payment.
Right.
So that's for investors only that are keeping their properties.
Right.
That's not the fix and flip. We do offer a fix and flip program. The guidelines are a lot stricter, but we do offer it. So that's another competitive alternative for hard money financing,
Right.
because that's usually what people use hard money finance for, is to buy a home, fix it up, and flip it. We do have a program that will allow you to do the same thing and also give you the money to fix up the property. So really, you have to put each person in a different scope, different program, and everybody's guidelines are a little different.
Okay. So Ernie, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
So the best way to get in touch with me is through my cell phone. I answer it 24/7. I know my wife doesn't like that, but she understands. So my cell phone is 240-832-3239. The other alternative way to get a hold of me is through my email. You can email me anytime. I generally get back to you usually within half an hour to an hour, depending on how the day is going. And my email is Ernie, ERNIE, at umafi.com, which is Ernie at UMAFI.com.
Well, thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome, Shuggy.
I really appreciate
It was
your time.
my pleasure. I hope we answered a lot of people's questions, and I'm sure we'll do well with it.
I'm sure this will help somebody today.
This will definitely help somebody.
So I'm Cornelia Gibson with I Golden One Realty and Concierge in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. When home is everything, feel free to give me a call, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.
Take care.